We need to talk. Get in here, y'all. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. All right. So it looks like a lot of y'all want to hear what I got to say on this because, damn, it's filling up. So, we all know about this video that's been circulating with the kid that got bullied and has been getting made fun of, and he's crying, and his mom's got him on, his mom's got him on camera. Let me silence this. It's pissing me off already. All right. There we go. Okay, so we've all seen this. And before I dive into this, is it true? Like, one of my Facebook friends posted that, okay, she posts this video, but apparently she's racist? There's all these pictures. I don't know, but somebody let me know in the comments section if this is true or not. He had pictures and everything, and I was just like, whoa. And basically the post was saying, like, you realize that this racism is also bullying. Even though your child's getting bullied in a different way, racism is a full form of bullying. And I was just like, holy shit. But anyway, so I figure a lot of y'all want to, a lot of y'all like to hear my advice, and you like to know what I have to say about certain things. And I figure what's better, who's better to talk to than somebody that's been bullied? Okay, so when I was growing up, I was bullied. And I remember my first experience of being bullied that I can really remember was by a kid whose mom, like, my mom knew his mom, and he went to the same Kingdom Hall as I did, because we were Jehovah's Witness kids. This kid was always fucking harassing me. Like, always, for no fucking reason. No reason. And I couldn't figure out what it was. I have no idea till this day, because I never asked him even as later on. Because the funny thing is, I told my mom about him, and my mom spoke to his mom, and then the next day he wasn't fucking with me no more. And me and him actually became best friends. If you really fucking believe that. Me and him became best friends. And they say usually bullies are kids that are having issues at home. Usually they've got their own insecurities, or, they're jealous of you for some form or fashion. I was a very happy kid, and he wasn't. And I'm wondering if that was it. A lot of people that have attitudes don't mesh with people that have good attitudes. They usually have an issue. They're like, oh, well, why are you so happy? What the fuck are you laughing about? What's so funny? They're those type of people. We all know who they are. And then from there, I didn't get bullied for a little while. The older I got, I started to get bullied through elementary school for not having the same haircut that the other guys had. No matter what the haircut that was in style was, I didn't have that haircut. I had to wear something that was a moderate look, that was Christianly, something that wasn't too outlandish, nothing too crazy, because then it showed that I was mixing with the evil of the world. So I got made fun of for that. I was poor, so I got made fun of for not having all the clothes that were in style, the name brand style clothes, not having the sneakers. I don't think I got Nikes until I was in like 6th or 7th grade, because I was a paper boy, and I started actually saving, and my mom told me she would pay for half for whatever Nikes I wanted. I got made fun of for having big lips. Today the ladies love them. I got made fun of for having a big head. Today my body fits my head. went through a chunky stage. I got made fun of for being that. And I got made fun of for a long fucking time. This is all through high school. The high school, the same jokes. High school, I was very lean, so the big head jokes, the big lip jokes, same thing, not having the clothes that everybody else had. Although at that point in time, because I was still a paper boy, I was still allowed to. I still was able to get certain things that were name brand, but I still wasn't like everybody else. You know what I mean? And still, all through high school, I was a happy guy for the most part. I had my issues with insecurity because after a certain amount of years of people harassing you about something, it starts to bother you, But I was never the kid that got into fights over it because, to tell you the truth, all the kids that were always fighting were always getting suspended or getting arrested and going to jail. And I was so afraid of my fucking mom for years. I never wanted to get suspended, and I never wanted to go to jail for nothing, And at the root of it, I knew that I was better than them. And I say that, certain people be like, you're better, better than nobody else. No, that's a false statement. Anybody listening. Sometimes you are a better person than somebody else. You really are. Some people are real pieces of shit. And here's where I get to the bullies. Bullies, for the most part, are in their prime in elementary school and high school. I'm telling you. Most bullies, think about it, y'all. Especially some of you that are in your 20s, 30s, and 40s like me. Think about it. On the female and the male side, the bullies. A lot of people that thought they were the shit, they wanted to make fun of you for this and for that. No matter what it was like, yo, your prime was high school, dog. Which means nothing in adulthood. Your prime, some of y'all's prime was fucking elementary, which is real bad. Like your coolest state was elementary. And as you go through life, the people that made fun of you are the losers later on in life. The negative energy that they projected on you, the shit that they said to you, because like it or not, nerds and geeks run the fucking world. Nerds and geeks run the fucking world. Nerds and geeks. What's the difference? Nerds are socially awkward, but they might be a fucking multi-billionaire. But geeks, they're just as smart as the nerds. They ain't socially awkward. They cool. They get the girls and all that stuff. They're just smart as fuck. So all y'all that get made fun of for being in the geek and the nerd, just know you're the movers and shakers. Okay? You're the prodigies. Okay? You're the sunlight in the darkness. Alright? Fuck the bullies, because they're bums. All the guys that bullied me, every single one of them that I can recall, I'm doing better than them. I'm in better shape, I'm in better health, I'm better looking, I got more money, I'm more successful. Like, all of it. All of it. So I hope some bullies are watching. I hope some bullies, oh, by the way, bullies is a synonym for hater, for trolls. Just know, trolls, you are making your own fucking bed. Haters, you are making your own fucking bed. You know what I mean? You will always do worse than the people that you make fun of. You'll always be worse of a person. The majority of you. Some of you slip through the cracks and actually do well. But the people that are humble in life, they're not pieces of shit like you. There's other ones that do better than you. You'll never be able to reach that. Because your negative energy that rules your soul prevents you from getting there. You can't. You actively create your life through what you put out. You reap what you sow. And no matter how good you think you you are at something, there's somebody out there that's not like you, that's not full of negative energy, that is doing better. I want you all to remember that, seriously. So, the kids being bullied, if you're being bullied, don't hold it inside. Make sure you speak to someone about it. You speak to your teachers, you speak to your guidance counselors, you talk to the principal, you talk to your parents, you even talk to your friends about it. Anybody that can help, you talk to about it. Because here's the thing, it ain't worth taking your own life. And I never thought about suicide, ever. There was times where I was depressed, it bothered me why, like why are they bothering me so much? Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? I remember one time, because I got bullied for not talking like them either. So I was raised by a middle-class woman in the hood, and what I mean by that is she came from a middle-class neighborhood, family had a nice amount of money, and she was raised with with good standards in life, So then when she starts to raise us, she teaches us to speak English properly. So then when we're going to school, and you know how it is in a lot of black neighborhoods, if you smart, that's uncool. You gotta talk like you don't know how to speak English properly. And in my videos, you'll actually hear me speaking proper English, but it's only for comedic effect. I know how to speak proper English, So when I would go to school, people were like, why do you talk like that? I remember one time my cousins, who were being raised in Camden, came to see us, and they were talking to me and my brother, and they were like, why did this? My oldest cousin said, he said, why y'all talk like white guys? I still remember that till this day. My cousin Troy said that. But coming from him, he's a funny motherfucker, he's always been a good cousin. I never took it as bullying or him, but kids in the neighborhood really make fun of me for that shit. And I remember one time I said, I saw a few of them, they were all on the swings, playing on the swings. It was like 4 or 5 dudes that I always wanted to kind of hang out with because, I thought they were funny and, And I remember I walked up to him and I said something like, well, what's up, guys, or whatever. And he was like, what the fuck are you saying, Tyrone? Why are you talking like that? And I remember I said, what should I have said? What's up, G? And they all started laughing. But, you see what I'm saying? Like, if I wasn't coming like, yo, what's happening? Like, all of a sudden I was corny, I wasn't cool, that type of shit. And like, all of these dudes that I'm thinking of are fucked up right now. All 5 of them. You know what I mean? And I remember one time they let me hang with them. They let me hang with them twice one time. I remember this shit. One time, they was like, yo, Tyrone, you won't come with us? We're gonna run a train on this chick. And I was like, y'all serious? And it was like, yeah, hell yeah, you can get your turn. Because I was a virgin at the time. So they was trying to get me some. So, I never forget this. So we went off into this part of the woods that was near a sewage treatment plant that was near our neighborhood. And there was like this path you had to go down and nobody could see you. And I remember there was 3 of them. And they came and no pun intended. They were all taking turns and then it was like, yo, Tyrone, you gonna go? And I was like, nah, I'm good. Especially because the chick that they was running the train on, no, I'm sorry. Hell no. Some people actually know who I'm talking about if they're from Beverly. So, and then this one time, okay, so it was up to no good that time, really. Running the train on a chick, running a train on an insecure girl who felt she needed to have sex to get boys' attention. And then the second time, I'll never forget, I was hanging with them and we go to the corner store. And when we get there, they rob them. As soon as we get in the store, they're all like, going crazy. And the dude, Indian dude running the store, he's like, no. And like as soon as he saw them, he was like, no, you get out of my store. You get out of here. And they are acting crazy and distracting him. So one will be over here doing something, one will be over there. Yo, they stole so much candy, chips, and shit out of there. It was fucking ridiculous. And this was back, we were all wearing the starter pullover jackets, and all the pullovers had like these big ass pockets in the front, one big pocket in the front. They stole a bunch of that shit. You know what I mean? So I got out. At one point, they was like, Tyrone, here, you want a Kit Kat? I ain't gonna lie, I took the Kit Kat. You know what I mean? So, and then that was like one of the last times I remember even, you know what I mean? Because I was like, okay, hanging with these motherfuckers is gonna get me arrested. So from then on, I only saw them around town once in a while. You know, I was just like, nah, you know, it just wasn't worth it, man. I told y'all, I tried acting hard. When acting hard was in the 90s, I tried that shit. I couldn't do it. I remember on 4 or 5 occasions, I tried. But every time I tried, people would ask me, what's wrong with you? You all right? You all right? You okay today? You know, and it just made me feel bad to try to act hard. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I can't be that dude. There are times to be tough, but majority of the time, you need to enjoy your life. Please, kids, don't try to be somebody that you're not. Just be you. As long as it's beneficial to your life, as long as it's positive, as long as it helps create a better life for you, be you. You know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all, you know, because you're outcasts, because you're viewed as nerds or geeks, you get involved in stuff that you consider, oh, well, this is me. It really isn't you. It just curbed you toward it. You know, a lot of you get into dark shit, you know. You do. A lot of you get into some dark shit. And what I mean by dark shit is it covers a lot. It covers a lot of different things. But a lot of you, we all know the kids who withdraw because of not being able to, this motherfucking revving his engine because he saw me in my Evo. Fuck out of here, cuss. I'll blow your fucking doors off. Anyway, you know what it is. A lot of y'all get into shit that, you know, you turn to because nobody else is into it, and you kind of find other outcasts that are into it. And it may not exactly be beneficial for you. You know what I mean? So learn to become self-aware of who and what you are and what you're becoming, because that's very important. And it's going to definitely help map out your future. Okay, so the one thing about me is if you are being bullied or made fun of, I've always turned that into fuel for me. You know, it's like, put it this way, I haven't been bullied since high school, right? Guess when I started being bullied again? On YouTube. If you can really even call it bullying, you know, because I'm much more vastly stronger of a person, so it really doesn't affect me. It's a little irritating sometimes, but it's one of those things where if you notice, anybody that talks shit on YouTube about most people, the majority of the time, like I said, you know, they're just the bullies of the internet. They're the assholes of the internet. You know, they're not good people. They're pieces of shit. You know, they'll never amount to anything. You know, and the people that keep their head down, stay modest, and continue to help people, continue to entertain people, you just continue to see them get better. You know what I mean? You see doors open for them. You know, I don't see internet trolls getting any better. They stay at the level that they're at. You get what I'm saying? Some people blow up because they're trolls, but they stay at that level. They never do anything better. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, the people they make fun of are still making strides and still, you know, pulling ahead. You know what I mean? So for me, like I said, if you can even call it bullying on the internet, if there's anybody in the comment section, or if anybody making videos about me or whatever it is, one thing that I've learned for any YouTuber out there, my reception's acting up. Hear and see me. Is everything good? Can y'all hear and see me? Okay, so for those of you that are YouTubers or internet personalities, whatever it is that you're doing, just make sure, like for me, I love proving people wrong. I've always liked having, you know, debates, and, you know, when I was a lot younger, I was argumentative, but now I just kind of like I like debating and sometimes having very intellectual conversations. And for me, though, when someone tells me I can't do something, I take it as a challenge. Sometimes the negative people in your life, you know what I'm saying? So I remember, you know, when I first got the goal to get to 1 million subscribers, there were people telling me that I couldn't. And I would see those comments and I would smirk, because I was like, they're idiots. Wait till I prove them wrong. This is gonna be so fucking funny. And my dick was laying on your fucking forehead when I got to 1 million subscribers. Just think about that. You were wrong. It's so many like, I can't think of one thing that a troll has been right about that I've seen in the comments. I've never seen them right about anything. But you gotta remember, majority of my subscribers are young teen boys. Think about that. All the trolls and the bullies are in their prime now. They're these losers that are going to become more and more losers. You know, it's just going to, their life's going to suck. And I'm telling, hey, haters, I'm telling you this so you change your life. I've never been a hater. I've never been a bully. I've never been the type of person to try to hurt somebody else or ruin somebody else's life. And look at my life; it just keeps getting better. You know what I mean? Like I, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, I'm proof that, you know, treating people well to get you good things in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You know? So a lot of bullies just need to, man, that is a fat pit bull. A lot of bullies in life have to, you know, come to terms with their own insecurities. A lot of bullies are, you know, have bad home issues. And bullies, this is a message to you. Before you become a permanent loser in life, you need to get help too. You need to, if it's your family life, maybe you need to talk to your parents. Maybe you need to talk to other family members. Maybe you need to talk to a guidance counselor, a teacher, your principal, somebody. Because trust me, I'm 40 years old. And one thing that I know is that the people that were the quote unquote cool motherfuckers in high school who talked about everybody else and made fun of them, they ain't doing shit now. None of them. The way you act is a precursor to the rest of your fucking life. Believe me, I've seen it. I'm old enough to know, and I'm old enough to see it happen a couple of times over with people. Trust me when I tell you, bullies, get your act together, because your life is gonna fucking suck. You know? It's the same dudes I saw drowning their sorrows and their pain and smoking and drinking and other drugs and stuff like that, man. Y'all need to get your shit together. I'm telling you, bullies, it's gonna be a bumpy downhill ride for your asses for the rest of your life. I see it happening all the time. And you know what's funny? I don't exactly let bygones be bygones because I have a real good fucking memory. But I can let things subside for a time, especially if I haven't seen you in a while. And I've actually ran into a couple of bullies, people that used to bully me. And they're like, yo, man, you are doing so well. And people are like, yo, I am so proud of you. I'm like, coming from this motherfucker? I'm like, well, I guess so. Seeing how you doing now, bro. They're like, yo, you are doing so well. It makes me feel so good that somebody from our town has made it like you. And I'm always watching you now. I see how well you're doing. I can't wait till you're in movies or on TV. I can't, like, yo, it's incredible. Like these people that looked at, and some of them, I've run into them, some of them look at me with jealousy. It's like, yeah, bro, I'm doing way better than you. How about that? Remember all that shit you was talking? Yeah. What? You broke with how many kids? 5. 3 baby mamas. God damn. All that going to child support, huh? Been arrested. How many? God damn. Well, made that bid. Now you gotta lie and you reap what you sow. I'm gonna continue to enjoy my life. All right. See you later. That's how I look at things. People deserve what they get. I'm not very, and you can call that cold and callous, but that's just the way I see it. You deserve what you get if you're a piece of shit. Now, if you're a piece of shit that turn your life around, like say you're a piece of shit, piece of shit, piece of shit, piece of shit, piece of shit. You get arrested, you go to prison, you're all fucked up, but then you turn around and then you're coming out and you're helping people and all good stuff. Okay, then, all right, good. Now you're laying the groundwork for a good life. You see what I'm saying? You became a good person after being an asshole. That's different. But karma's a bitch and it's real. Whether you want to call it some type of metaphysical, some type of fucking spiritual, or if it's just, hey, you did this, so this happened to you. Simple logic. Whatever you want to call it, it's a bitch. So I'm just going to end this with saying, be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Because you create your own life. And I'm telling you, it's a long life in bed to live in if you create something that's negative. All right? All right, I'm home. I'm about to get me something to eat. Alrighty. Woo! 10 million subscribers. Woo! Bye-bye.